Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm sitting in a cemetery. I don't know, I just had the urge to drive, and this is where I ended up again. And it's one where I had a dream where I was in a cemetery, and there was a bridge, and it was a white bridge, like purity and stuff. Oh, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. You know the drill. I have openings for personals. Info's in the box below. I always forget to say that stuff. But anyways, it was a white bridge. And when I walked up to it, and it was over the cemetery, there was no water under it, nothing. And it was in good condition, and it said, "The path to your pure happiness." And I was like, I wasn't afraid to cross it, nothing. I walked right over that bitch. I was like, yeah, I'm crossing this one. I want to be happy. And I ended up in like a little neighborhood. There was like, I don't know, there's houses and stuff on the other side. And I started walking, and I took a left. Excuse me. I burp a lot when I channel and stuff too, but I took a left, and I couldn't find anyone. It was just like there was nothing there. And then I ended up circling back around in the dream later on. I don't, because nothing much really happened besides that. And by the time I circled back around, excuse me, the bridge was falling apart. This, like the sign was still there that said, you know, the path to your pure happiness and whatever, but it was all dilapidated, and I was scared to cross it because I was like, it's all broken. Like, this is scary. But then I thought, I'm like, we're over solid ground. Like, I'm not going to fall in the river and die. You know what I mean? We're in a cemetery. If I do, I guess I know where I'm headed. You know what I mean? But anyways, I didn't think that in the dream. And I walked over it. And then I woke up. So I don't really know what happens after that. But it felt like a shared dream. Like somebody else had a similar one or something, or there's a connection. Because like when I share dreams with my son, his dreams aren't exactly the same as mine, but they're so similar. It's like we were in the same fucking place or something. Because I had a dream one time I was in a school climbing staircases and crap, and I ended up sliding back down. I was looking for him. It's a long dream, so I'm not going to get into it. And I ended up finding the room. It was in a school where the only light was on in a chemistry room, and there was no one in there. And the hallways went on forever, and they were wicked dark. And I ended up waking up, and I couldn't find him. Well, he had a dream where he was in the same school or a similar school with a long dark hallway, and there was a man chasing him or something, and he couldn't get out. He went to the exit, and the door was locked or something. But I was in the, it was like a very similar dream. It was kind of cool. So that's what I mean by sharing dreams. It's not always exactly the same. It just could be similar. But anyways, back to the cemetery. This cemetery reminds me of it. Because there's the main road. I don't know if anyone can see. Down there. And you drive through, and then you can exit out here, and there's like houses and stuff. Well, the last time I was here, because the first time I was here, I didn't pull in. And I was talking to an old friend. And then he told me he was working up north and whatever. And I turned around. It's like a dead end, basically. So I turned around. And then I had come back later on. I don't remember when, like maybe a few months later or something. And I was walking around just talking to myself, because that's what I do all the time, because I'm a weirdo. And people, I heard this somewhere. Spirit had said this to me, or someone did, like, what a weirdo. She's just sitting in a cemetery. Why would that make someone weird? But I heard that and I'm being reminded of it. Maybe someone's saying it now, and that's a premonition. Who the fuck knows? But anyways, when you drive through here, like the next time I came, and I'm walking around doing that, whatever, and then I left, I took a right, and I realized it circles back around. Like, it took me back to where I wanted to be. It wasn't a dead end. So I thought that was kind of cool, which is probably why I'm sitting here right this second. And the bench I'm on has a little birdie on it. A little birdie told me. I don't know. There's also a last name here that of someone that I grew up with too. It's almost like it says family cemetery or something. I don't know, because his last name is all over the place in this place, just saying. But anyways, besides that, I just heard you're not wearing the red dress anymore. No, I'm not. I changed. I'm the yellow birdie apparently now. But it's getting chilly. And it's windy. I didn't want the dress to blow up over my head, you know. But anyways, so earlier today, before I ventured out here, I went to Ruper's, and I look on the ground all the time, and I didn't see any pennies, nothing. Go in there, and my kid's father was with me, and he walked in behind me, so it kind of makes me wonder, not pointing fingers, just saying, I don't know, it's kind of awkward, weird, whatever. But anywho, it probably wasn't him, or was it? I don't know. I really don't. But it's just kind of fucked up. So I come out and there's a fucking penny, and of course me, I'm like, ooh, a penny. And he made a joke about that the other day. Not about me, but about Jewish people, and you know, I can spot a Jew there. Ooh, a penny. And I'm not Jewish, but that's really bad. You shouldn't talk like that. But anyways, so no offense to anyone, I'm just repeating what somebody else said. And I'm like, well, I guess maybe I am, who knows, like that down the line somewhere. I value pennies. I value junk half the time. But anyways, I found it, and it was tail side up, I guess. And I got a couple things with this, and it's kind of bothersome. I said, when the last leaf falls, love will call. And it's a Canadian penny with leaves on it, oak leaves, which I have in my ears, and I have a necklace on too, so I got 3 leaves on me, just saying. But anyways, it's not just the leaf thing, it's my birth year, 1985. So when I picked it up, I'm like, I don't fucking like this. And I was talking about London Bridge in a couple other readings, but most recent one, I said London Bridge is falling down. They tore it down and moved it and rebuilt it. And I said something about, I don't want to relocate or moving, no thank you. I don't remember what I said, but anyways, someone had commented that London Bridge is falling down was a code word for Queen Elizabeth's death. And Queen Elizabeth is on this, and she was face down. Which I didn't know that. I didn't until I read the comment, and after I got that, I was like, I don't know, this made me feel really, I don't like it. I might leave this fucking thing here. I'm just saying. I'm not sure, haven't decided. And earlier when I set my phone down on the headstone, I think it might have pissed off whoever resides underneath it, just saying, because it was on there solidly, and it just flew off. And I'm like, sorry, sir. I apologize to pick my phone up. So I think whoever that was like, nope, don't put your phone here. We don't need this. Oh, whatever. Could have been a quinky dick, who knows. I just think it's funny. So yeah, there was that. There was something else I was gonna say too, but I don't know. In the dream that I had, where I got all emotional, and it was like, oh my gosh, you remembered with the headstone and stuff. it said Alice and Rose, and I don't know what it said at the end, but there was 2 cracks in it, and you could see Rose perfectly. Well, there is an Alice Stone that I walked straight to when I got here. Her name is Alice, and the last name is one of someone I know that I'm not naming on here because I don't want to right now. That person will know. And then further up the cemetery, is it? Oh crap! It's Rosalette. I don't know. Her name was basically, it's probably nickname was Rose. Same last name. It's not on the same headstone, but I was like, interesting. I don't really know what that means. I just saw it. I literally pulled in and went straight to Alice, and I was like, hello, Alice. Alice in Wonderland. Well, I don't know how Wonderlandish this is, but it is peaceful. I'm just saying. It really is. So anyways, is there anything else I should say here? I don't think so. This is just a quickie, I guess. It's just a quickie. Well, that's all that person ever gave, just saying. It's the truth. It's all it was ever about. Fuck it. The last name's Shane. You know, it is what it is. I don't know, I went to daycare with him, and he's younger than me. He's closer to my sister's age, I believe, or younger than her even. I can't remember, but he's younger. And then the twins went to the same daycare as me. The ones that I talk about, because there's a few sets of fucking twins in here. I'm just saying, there's 3 sets, and one set is like, and I don't know them, but I met one. He knows who he is. So does a lot of other people. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Here nor there. Right this second, because who gives a fuck? I don't know. I'm going to stay here for a little bit and figure out what I'm going to do next. I'm going to start sneezing again out of nowhere. Last time I sneezed, the fucking candle turned back on. That was so cool in that video. I'm like, 2. It was on. I love it when shit like that happens. I really do. But I really hope I'm not the leaf that's falling, because I actually saw that up in West Paris. I took a picture of it. There's a leaf, just like the same color in my ear, that was so out of place. There was no trees like that around, and it was like caught in like spider webs. It was caught in spider webs. It was caught in a web of bullshit, a web of lies. It was just hanging there. I was like, that's fucking weird. People put shit places. They do. I just know it. I mean, the carrot, come on. If you haven't seen that video, then you won't understand. But we're hunting wabbits across a bridge, and then there's a fucking half-eaten carrot. Of all, like, why? Why would that be there? You know what I mean? I don't know. People suck. I just heard the truth is out. It's been out, but there's more. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. So I guess maybe I understood something. I don't know. I just wish someone would open their fucking mouth and talk like a normal human being. Just saying. Because how tied up can you really be? You know what I mean? If you're that afraid of going to jail. You know what's funny is, like, with all this fucked up crap, I don't know if people are afraid of going to jail, if they're afraid of people not liking them anymore, or what the fucking fears are with people who won't tell the truth when they're doing naughty, naughty things, you know? Especially when it comes to someone they care about. You know what I mean? Whether they cared in the beginning or not. It's like if you finally fucking had a hallelujah fucking moment and you're like, I actually give a shit. Think now's the time to say something, but I'm too much of a chicken shit to say anything. Winner, chicken dinner. Just saying. Boo's grilling today. He's grilling chicken dinner. And my daughter conveniently isn't home. She found a ride to a friend's house. I don't know. It's just all the shit's lining up. It just is. But regardless, I just don't understand where the fear comes from, you know? I mean, I understand, but to whoever these people are, and I know I keep talking about it, I just heard I'm done. I'm done talking about it. So I won't be talking about this anymore. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. Because I'm so over this energy. I really am. You know, it's like bringing my fears to life actually made me a lot stronger. And thank you to all you assholes who did that. Thank you so much. Because it really did. I overcame a lot of fears. Like I don't know. I do things I never would have done in my entire life. I say things I never would have said either. And what I find ironic and hilarious is I overcame my fears, and these people are still cowering down. Just saying. It's usually the cowards that invoke fear in others anyways. If you look at predators like murderers, rapists especially, sorry YouTube, shouldn't use the R word, but they do it for control and manipulation, but they do it because they feel inferior. Anyone who wants to control or dominate another person, no matter how they do it, it's because they're weak. They're weak-minded. They're not strong at all, which is why they want to find someone who's quote-unquote weaker than them so that they can run their life and do what they want and do as they please, and so they can feel superior. That's where that comes from. So if you're dealing with a controlling motherfucker, just know that that person is weaker than shit, especially if you stand up to him. I'm just saying. Because there was this one time, I'm not naming names with anyone, but it was a past person that I dated, that I was with. This person, this has happened with a couple different people, but this person like wound up like he was gonna punch me. And I literally stood like this to his face and I said, do it. I dare you. It will be the last thing you ever do. And he backed right down like, what the fuck? You've never stood up to me before. Guess what? Didn't happen again. He actually left after that. Didn't see him anymore because that's what chicken shits do. So, I mean, sometimes if you're in a dangerous situation, I mean, I don't recommend it, but there's always a way out of a problem like that, and just know that abusers and users and control freaks, they're just weak people, men and women alike, you know? I feel like I'm getting stabbed in the back all of a sudden. It's gone. I'm not getting stabbed in the back, somebody else is. Somebody else is. What's with the shit? I don't know. It's fucking flies in my ear. It's driving me nuts. Flies equal spies, and they all gotta go. Just saying. I got some fly spray at the house. I'm gonna start bombing the place. Not literally, but you know what I mean. I know it's just a metaphor, but it drives me fucking crazy. And what I want to say to all the controlling, weak-minded individuals out there, fuck off. I do love this ring. A subscriber sent it to me, and I haven't worn it in a hot minute, but this finger lights up a lot, so I just wanted to tell whoever's lighting this finger up, there you go. That's for you. I love you guys. Well, my tribe. The other people, I don't know. You know, it is what it is. Especially if you're against me. You know, much love to you, but stay the fuck away. So anyways, peace out, bitches.